they doubled him, and he passed it back to D-Wade, and D-Wade tried to take a shot. It got blocked.
It was crazy.
And then he shoots the ball off the wrong foot. He's a right-handed jumper, and he normally leaves off the left foot.
Yep. Yep.
So weird, but amazing.
But you know what, Skip? This was a great moment for a great guy in front of his home crowd playing his last season. You know the thing that I love most about D-Wade? He's accepted his mortality. He knows what he is.
Yep.
D-Wade is not saying, man, if I had more than these, because he plays about 25 minutes a night. D-Wade is not saying I need to play 30, 35 minutes a night. He's not saying I need to be in the starting lineup. He's accepted who and what he is. He's perfectly content. You listen to him talk, he's content with his career. He's okay. Carmelo has yet to accept who and what he is.
That's true.
You know another guy that couldn't accept that, Skip? Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson could have played a couple of more years, but he only saw himself as AI. He needed the ball, and he needed to play his minutes, and he needed to play his way. He couldn't accept he couldn't play any other way. D-Wade is cool, Skip. D-Wade was not playing like this in Cleveland. And he had a cup of coffee in Chicago, and I think emotion played a part in him and Pat Riley going their separate ways.
Yep.
But ultimately, they found their way to come back together. It's great. I'm so happy for D-Wade. The Warriors are going to have to start playing catch-up. They should have lost to the Kings the other night.
Yep.
But D-Wade hitting this shot at the buzzer, I don't know if I've ever seen a game winner like this. I mean, you've seen games where, guys heave up the ball from three-quarters court and stuff like that.
Yep.
But to get the ball blocked and just throw it up like whatever, and it goes in.
That's cool.
And you look at Kevin Durant, you look at the Warriors, you're like, what the bleep just happened?
Yeah, but I got the feeling they didn't mind it because they love him and they thought it was a cool moment, even at their expense. They're doing okay. They're going to be just fine.
Yeah, they're going to be, but I'm like, okay, they fought. I mean, they were down 24, Skip.
Yeah.
This is a game that you're going to feel good about yourself if you win it.
I would agree.
And Kevin Durant's like, this dude just hit that shot. But it was a great moment. I'm so happy for him. Like I said, he's accepted who and what he is at this juncture of his career. You can't take away that. He's the third best shooting guard behind Mike and Kobe in NBA history. He's a three-time champ. He's a Finals MVP. He's an All-NBA player, All-Star.
Yeah.
D-Wade, congrats, bro.
This was, as Dwayne said, a special moment.
Yeah.
And I loved it because I've always said, and those who have followed me for these many years, that he's in my top 3 all-time favorite NBA players. I got Jordan at the top, Manu's a 1A for me, and Dwayne Wade's right there.
Where's Bron?
Well, I don't know.
What you mean you don't know?
He ain't on no Rushmore, I'll tell you that.
He should be.
Yeah.
I don't know why you like. See, you like underachievers.
I like to watch LeBron.
You like underachievers.
Underachievers.
Yep.
Like Dwayne Wade at like 6'3.5" or whatever he is.
Because no one expected or suspected Michael Jordan could be that. And so he come out and it's like, oh, man, look, hold on, wait a minute. He could do. I didn't see none of this at North Carolina. So that's what you like.
Well, Manu Ginobili was the last pick in the draft, right, in the second round of the draft, okay? Yeah. And Dwayne, nobody saw this at Marquette because I didn't see it at Marquette.
Well, he did take him to the Final Four.
No, I know. I watched it. But it wasn't like, oh, wow, look at that.
Right.
And he had knee issues in college.
Yes.
I didn't know, but you want to talk about clutch.
And his story.
Again, did he call glass? No, he didn't call glass.
He called game.
At least he did, because it was online. You got to give him, he kept it online.
Yes.
And it was a very athletic play just to get the shot off with the feet back behind the line, right?
Yes.
I must admit this. I'm ashamed to admit this. I was watching like 4 games at once, and I only have 2 good TVs that I want to watch. And so I'm just going bang, 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 bang. And when Jordan Bell hit 2 free throws with like 18 seconds left to give Golden State a 4-point lead, I was like, that's it. And I turned it off. And then all of a sudden I see Dwayne Wade trending, and I'm thinking, why would he trend? I missed it. I missed it.
Hold on. Why wasn't the best player in the NBA trending? Because he missed a free throw that could have gave him a 3-point lead, and the best that D-Wade could have done was send it to overtime.
Wait, are you talking about Kevin Durant, who led all scorers in the fourth quarter last night with 11 points on 4 out of 4 field goals and a 4-point play with a, minute and a half left?
Missed free throw. That's what you tell me, Skip Bayless, that you got to hold the same criteria. If you hold it for GOAT James, I need you to hold it for the second best player in the NBA.
Who's shooting better from the free throw line this year, Kevin Durant or LeBron James?
What did he get
Help
last
me
night?
out.
I can answer that.
He's shooting better. The KD is shooting 90%. LeBron James shooting 68%. And the guy that's shooting 90% missed a free throw that
did.
would have gave him a 3-point lead.
Well, it would have Dwayne would have forced overtime with that shot, and then Kevin would have taken over the overtime, and that would have been that. Because
I
that's
don't
just
know
what
about that
Kevin
water. I
Durant
don't know about that
does.
water, Skip. I'm just telling you what happened. Let's deal with what happened.
Yeah. He did miss a free throw when it didn't seem consequential at that moment.
And
It
Kevin
didn't
Durant
seem like
going
it
into
was
the
gonna
fourth
matter.
quarter was 5 of 17.
Yeah. Well,
5 of 17.
Look, when the money was on the table, look what he did.
What did he do?
4 of
Missed a
4
free throw.
for 11 points.
So let me ask you a
He
question.
scored more than Dwayne did in the fourth
Let me ask
quarter.
you a question.
Wow.
Did somebody take all the money out the center of the table?
Yeah.
Because he missed that
It
free throw.
felt like the game was over at that point.
Like the game was over when LeBron hit that and one and that 3 in the corner?
It
Did it
did
feel
not.
like that? It didn't feel like that?
Yeah, it should have been over a long time before that.
No, what you mean?
Well, wait a second. They're playing Miami at Miami. That's a lot harder than playing
Miami.
the Pelicans at
Harder.
Staples.
Miami.
Really?
Miami. Is this year 8 D Wade
Yeah.
or year 16 D Wade that's on a retirement?
Well, speaking of, Dwayne Wade is playing at a pretty high level of late.
Yes.
His last 10 games, he's averaged 17 points a game,
Yes.
and it's starting to feel like he could start to reconsider, right? Like, wait a second, maybe I could play. He's 37 years of age. He's the same years as LeBron, 16th season, right?
How many points a game he's averaging?
17 over the last 10.
No, what is he at? So he's averaging about 15 points, 14.9 points a game in year 16. LeBron is 27, 8, and 7.
Well-
let that sink in for a second, Skip Bayless.
And both their teams are fighting to get in the playoffs,
Hey,
right?
guess what?
Okay.
But see, when you
Wow.
but Skip,
Okay.
when you got that general, when you got Genghis Khan.
Oh, Genghis.
Skip. He
You know
can lead
what?
he can lead a mighty
You know what?
army.
I wish he did have Genghis Khan in him. 'Cause
He
if
got it.
If he had Genghis Khan killer in him,
Got it.
I'm talking about cold-blooded killer that was Genghis Khan, this league would be over, man.
Only the Grimaldis had a longer reign over something than LeBron James as the best player in the NBA.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, the
interesting.
Tang Dynasty didn't last this long.
So I need to bring up the fact that
What?
our man Dirk, another great player, he's no Dwayne Wade, but now he's reconsidering.
Man, Dirk-
On a
over
nightly
there.
basis, Dirk is saying, you know what?
Wait.
You guys keep trying to retire me, and I'm not ready yet.
We watch you run up and down
I
the court
know,
like
I
you got a
it.
walker.
I got it.
He got to walk out there,
No,
Skip.
But he's trying to say, I came off ankle surgery going into the season, so it took me like 2/3 of the year to finally get my legs underneath me. And he's had a few decent games, but not like Dwayne's game. He had 14 at the Garden, and he had 12 at against Miami.
Skip,
I don't know.
He's thinking like he had 34 at the
No, I
Garden.
know. He didn't
had
have 34. I got it.
Bro,
I
but you're
got
going to
it.
be going into year 22. What do you think is going to happen? I think Dirk just want to say he has the most games played because right now it's Robert Parrish, and Dirk's about going to be end of the season about if he plays the rest of the season.
Yeah.
He'll end up about 30, 40 games behind him.
No, I
I
know.
think Dirk wants to have the most games played in NBA history
Yeah.
because there's nothing else he can accomplish.
So I'm going to give LeBron this much. Dwayne and LeBron have played the same years.
Yeah.
But would you believe that LeBron has played 55,000, let's call it almost 56,000 minutes